Greetings, YouTube! The Doctor is in. Dr. Urius Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Marvel Contest of Champions. And we've got a couple of new things that happened today. Big surprise for the two new things. We got a drop for the Radiance store, and we got a new icon, which is right here for a beta activity. So we are going to talk about that. It's 9.3 beta. Does that mean new progression title? I don't know, but we got lots of news to talk about, and then we're going to talk about it today, so stay tuned. All right, so let's go into our first thing, and that is the announcement for the beta for 9.3. But first, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you like this video, hit the like button. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a question or comment. Don't forget to share this video, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. All right, so in my inbox, and then there was a little pop-up window as well, we've got the Act 9.3 beta. You have been invited to take part in the Act 9 Chapter 3 beta. Now, I haven't even finished Act 9.2, and it just came out a couple of weeks ago. So if you would like to take part in the test, the sign-up period for the test will take place between April 30th and May 7th, so that's today, and you will be able to access the beta from May 14th to May 28th, so that's the end of next month. And then they talk about sign-up access and all that, and once you select sign-up, blah, blah, blah. So my question about this, because they're announcing this, is this going to be tied to a new progression title? That is my question that I pose to the Marvel Contest of Champions community. Is this tied, or will this be tied to a new progression title? Now, historically, we have gotten new progression titles from Kabam in Marvel Contest of Champions every 18 months. Roughly. We got our last progression title, which was Valiant, in November of 2023. 18 months from then happens to be right around the time of a big offer event, which is 4th of July. The last title, progression title event happened a couple of weeks before not the gifting event, but the Black Friday Thanksgiving event. So they always coincide these with a big event so that you can buy your way into the next title. And they almost always coincide these with a certain number of champions that are of a certain progression level, and they also tie them to a story. And the last one was tied to Act. So let's go and take a look at that. That one was Valiant, and it was tied to Book 2, Act 2, Chapter 3, which was actually Chapter 8, and having a certain number of 7-star rank 3 champions, 2 of those. So if we look in here, Book 2, Act 2 was actually Act 8. It was the Act 2 of the second book, but it's actually Act 8. And since then, we have, and I'm not quite done with Chapter 2 of Act 9, but since then, we have been given Chapter 1 and Chapter 2 of Act 9, Revelation. This is going to be, this is the announcement for Act 3, or Chapter 3 of Act 9. So are we going to have a progression title that is tied to that particular chapter? That is, are we going to have to complete it very similarly to what we had to do with this one, where it says complete Book 2, Act 2? So are we going to have to complete Book 2, Act 3, Chapter 3, and have a certain number of rank 4 7-stars, which a lot of people already have? So there are many people who have a rank 4 7-star. There are less people who have 2 rank 4 7 stars. And there are even less people right now that have 3. And there are some people who have 4. I have 3 right now. We may have our 4th one by the time that we get to July 4th weekend. My guess is it is going to be tied to 3 rank 4 7 stars. I don't think they're going to tie it to a rank 5 7 star, but because that particular rank up material is not out yet. It's tier 5 alphas. We haven't seen hide nor hair of those. And tier 7 basics, which is what you need to rank a 7 star to rank 4. So this is a rank 3. You need 3 tier 7 basics. Those are still extremely rare to get. We got a few of them out of the spring cleaning event. And there are actually 3 that are in Chapter 2 of Act 9, which I will be getting once we get that, and we'll be getting our 4th rank 4. All right. The other thing that we got today is the announcement for the Radiant store, and here is the Radiant store, so let's take a look at that. So here are all the things that are there. We've gone all over these already. There are units. There are tier 7 basics. There is a full tier 7 basic. There's tier 6 class, tier 5 class, tier 4 alphas, tier 3 alphas, tier 6. There are 7-star awakening gems, tier 4 basic alloys, who cares, 7-star crystals, 7-star titans, 7-star crystal shards, 7-star titans. The loyalty crystal is now in here, and the incursions crystal is now in here. And 6-star crystals, all of that. I think the big thing in here is the 125,000 for the extra mastery point, which is 1, and I believe we can only get 1. And then it is 56,250 for a 7-star selector piece. And the price of these, if there's multiple of these, like the 7-star selector, there's 5 of those in there, the price of that will go up as you purchase them. So the first one is 56,000, and then it's going to go up from there. There's an emote in here. There's some trophy tokens you can buy. Now, where can you get these right now? And the place you can get these right now is in the special objectives. So if you reach Gladiator Circuit, and the new season for Battlegrounds just started today, so we're going to talk about that maybe in a second video. Look at that. I just got to that. So if you reach Gladiator Circuit in a week, you are going to get 10,000 Radiance. If you are able to achieve a 100 rating on the Gladiator Circuit in 2 weeks, you're going to get another 10,000. And if you're able to achieve a 200 rating on the Gladiator Circuit in 3 weeks, you're going to get 10,000 Radiance. So 30,000 right now. And then we're also going to get Radiance for our ranking. So at the end of the event, which is a 27-day event, so if we go over to Battlegrounds, you can see here, it's a 28-day event, but it's 27 days and 20 hours. The rankings are going to give us Radiance as well. I think they've got active buff, scoring, levels. So there's still, the other stuff in here. This is very nice. I like that they're giving out Titan shards for things. And then there is some more. Oh, we're okay. There's Diamond 3, Diamond 4, Diamond 5, Platinum. So a lot of good stuff in there. We are currently Vibranium 2 is where we're starting. And then hopefully I just need to get to Vibranium by the end, and I'll end up getting to the Gladiator Circuit here, hopefully in less than a week. So great stuff that is in that store. We did get a Dark Bounty 4, but these are up for grabs. I think this one, right, you can hold 600,000, by the way, 600,000 Radiance. I think this 10,000 Radiance is doable. At least for me, it's doable in a week. And then I'll get more off of a ranking. I don't know if I'm going to achieve a rating of 100 or not. All right, that is what I have for everybody today. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will catch everybody